Hold on. Oh yeah, I know where they are. Hold on a second. They're on my wallet, in my wallet.
Yeah, just post it to me and then you can go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm there, I'm there. I've got 1 minute.
Neil, just go do your thing and we'll do it when you're finished.
Okay, alright, okay, alright.
Alright, I'll see you later.
See you, darling. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. See you in a minute, sweetie. Bye, honey. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the final contest of the Cadets 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the International Judo Federation, Judo Federation of Azerbaijan, and all our...
Well, very big welcome to this third and final day here in Baku. This unique city is the capital and commercial hub of Azerbaijan, and its beautiful architecture is a mixture of both old and new. And it's situated on the Caspian coast. And it is, I can tell you now, a perfect backdrop for this Grand Slam. This third day of competition has provided great judo action, and tonight's final block promises more great action too. All medal matches tonight with 5 categories left to contest, and we start with the bronze medal matches in the under 90 kilos category. We're just getting ready for it. Here we go, and some great matches in the bronze medal matches as well. They could all be finals. Tajima Goki of Japan in white here is up against Beka Gaviniashvili of Georgia, and 2 Georgians fighting for bronze medals. Masaradze is also going to be fighting for bronze, and Tajima is a new Japanese out there, and I can tell you now that all of these Japanese fighters here are well, second, third, juniors, some juniors, but they've still they're leading the medals, and still they're showing the way with their judo. Tajima has got a very experienced Beka Gaviniashvili. Beka Gaviniashvili on his 3rd Olympic cycle here, and he's out to show Masaradze here that he's still in contention for the next Olympic Games. Be interesting to see how long they keep them out there when the real qualification starts. So here we go, Tajima in white from Japan, and Gaviniashvili of Georgia in blue. He's never won a major world or Olympic title, Gaviniashvili, but he's been junior world champion, and he has been up there round about. But Lipitiliani forced him up a weight category, so he qualified in the weight category up to fight in the Olympic Games. Now he's back down to 90s. Straight away there, we can see that penalty up there to Tajima, and those little yellow blocks there that you can see there, they indicate a Shido penalty, and those Shido penalties, 3 of those, and it's all over. Gaviniashvili, so physical, so typical of the Georgian team here. Big right arm over the back. They like to dominate the back. Very different style than the traditional Japanese stand-up lapel sleeve style. The Georgian style derives from their Georgian style of wrestling where they, oh, look at this now then, it's going to happen. That's going to be an ippon, is it? Wazari scored. 2 Shidos already up there to Tajima, and wow, he was nearly touching the lights there. Gaviniashvili with his pickup took him right the way up and over. It wasn't quite with absolute impetus on the back, didn't get the ippon. So he gets a penalty there for snapping the grip off with 2 hands. There's a particular way that you can't do it. Here we go again. He's going to go again. Well, if I was Tajima, I wouldn't let that big right arm come over, if at all possible. Now it's there again. Is he going to go? He's got a massive hip movement as well. Big hips across. Seoinage, and that was a good Seoinage from Tajima. Look at the clock. It's only just over halfway. All action. Here's the pickup. Look at that massive pickup there. We saw him do it earlier in the day, and it's, well, it's Teguruma, but holding the belt. And there's the big Surigoshi there. They have an unusual way of executing Surigoshi or any kind of massive hip movements, but the right arm, and we used to see it all the time, didn't we, with Lipitiliani, but the right arm, the elbow stays up, but they still get the direction with that direction hand. Just having a little look now to see if Tajima gets a third penalty, I think. There has to be a unanimous decision between the referee supervisors and the referee if a third penalty or any kind of disqualification happens. Gets the third one, and it's all over. So that match is decided. I think Tajima kind of glad in a way, because I think he felt the danger of this man here, Gaviniashvili of Georgia, showing that he is still there. I am back, and I'm back in with in contention. Fourth medal in a Grand Slam for Gaviniashvili. Always there and roundabout. Look at this. Permission for takeoff. And up he goes there. Of course, it rolled. It wasn't quite with absolute impetus. Well, it had enough force, but it just it did a bit of a roll there. Wow, Gaviniashvili, it's the first time I've seen that. Gaviniashvili just has a little look at the referee and says, I think that deserved it. But you can see there by the landing, most of the back wasn't in contact with the mat. Brilliant technique, though. And Kojima does some flying lessons. Great advantage for us is that we can see it from so many different angles. See exactly where they land and see the setup as well. So here we go. We're going to see Mazaradze now. Luka Mazaradze of Georgia. He's also going to be in blue. And he's up against Sherov, Erlan Sherov of Kyrgyzstan. Sherov is going to be in white. Sherov has had an amazing day. Zandos Kianov is officiating. Said before, the Japanese team, there's a lot of youngsters getting the big chance Of course, the Japanese have so many fantastic fighters, so much depth. Certain categories, they have left their world and their Olympic champions at home. So they bring their juniors and their number 3s and 4s. Still leading the medals. Materazzi, very explosive as well, and often he looks as if he's just a little bit jaded, a little bit tired, and then he'll produce something. And as you can see there, he feels the danger straight away there from Shirov. Shirov opens up the account. But don't judge this until it ends, because Materazzi kind of leads them into a false sense of security. And then bang, in it goes. Well, he definitely feels the danger there, and Shirov has started well. One Shido up to Shirov. Now what's going to happen here? Yes, it's the Kumakata that a little bit unusual. Shirov has some unusual ways of doing it, and sometimes, well, it's just got a second Shido for it there. The grip's a little bit unorthodox, so you've got to attack straight away if it's unorthodox. That means that any cross grips or grips over the back, cross one side of the head or holding the same side, you could have set them up, but you've got to attack. Well, he hasn't done much, has he, Materazzi? He'll only need one attack. At the moment, a lot to do with the sleeves. So they're both of them dominating the sleeves, and that makes a massive difference. The one that dominates the grip is normally the one that attacks. For the non-judoka that are listening in, 4 different ways of winning in judo: to throw your opponent flat on their back, and you get 2 half points if you throw them on their side, so that can finish it 2, and then hold them down on their back for 20 seconds, arm lock or a strangle for a submission. And a penalty system, of course, 3 Shido penalties is, well, you lose by default. Nice taitoshi, that one from Shirov. Coaches are only allowed to shout information on the mates. So when the contest breaks, they can say something, but they will be removed if they carry on all the way through while they're fighting. They can't do that. There's that arm over the back there. We saw Gaviniashvili doing the same. It's, like I say, it is the style of the Georgian fighters. So into golden score. First 4 minutes has gone and those Shidos will be carried over. So still one more for Sharov and it'll be all over. Mazeradze will win by default. Or one score from a throw, arm lock or strangle for submission. 10-second hold down will do it too. And he can't get that arm over, can he? Good tactics here by Sharov. There's an Osodagari, and that's exactly what I'm talking about there. He'll only need one, and that's all it took. Osodagari there, and he went off the sleeve. Good match. And Sharov, well, he was down there thinking, I just wish I hadn't done that. I wish I hadn't just stayed at that particular moment there. I did so well, and it just needs one. Mazeradze gives Georgia their second bronze medal, and that was a good performance from him. Not blowing as much as he has done in the past, I have to say. So the young and old take medals for Georgia. We thought it might be an all-Georgian final. Wasn't to be. So all the way through, I said that it might only take one. You think, oh, it's not going to happen. But then in the end, one technique, one situation, one moment, and the opportunity is taken there. Ipon Sianagi grip on the sleeve. Driving Osodagari there, and he knew it was all over. Change of direction as well. That grip there on the sleeve, you can go forwards or backwards. But as soon as he caught that leg there, you can see there he just drives him onto his back. Well, this promises to be a good one. Mamadli Medvedev of Azerbaijan up against Mashiyama Kazuki of Japan. Mashiyama, winner over Sharov, beat Gaviniashvili in the semi-final. And now here he is up against Medvedev. So rangy, Medvedev, one of the most awkward looking fighters in the under 90 kilos category. He has such a strange range of movement and he looks always so awkward. And I think you're going to have a real clash of styles here as well, because you're going to have Mashiyama coming out here. He'll want the inside grip. He's got huge hip throw, and he's going to be trying to get on the inside of Medvedev as he comes high over with his arm. So it'll be interesting just to see how they match up. Medvedev of Azerbaijan then going for home gold. Watch the inside grip of Mashiyama, because it'll be working overtime, the lapel hand, to create space to go in. But if he stays in just 1 split second too long, he will be lifted up and he will be punished, because Medvedev is so physically strong. Nice change to the right there from Mashiyama. And there's the left Seoinage. So right and left Seoinages just going in there. Mr. Sergei Solovich, the vice president of the International Judo Federation and the president of the EJU, great judo man himself and absolutely loves his judo. So Medvedev gets a Shido there for not attacking. So it's all Mashiyama at the moment. Seoinage again. That's his best chance, Mashiyama. Go inside, but don't stay in there too long. Either that or go to ground if it doesn't work. But if he stays in, he will be punished. But he's got to be careful also. Medvedev has this massive Kosoto attack on the outside of the legs. And it's when he controls the upper part of the body here, but he's playing a good match here, Mashiyama. The whole thing is whether he will run out of steam. That left arm of Medvedev there, just pulling Mashiyama in. Mashiyama, look at his resistance there. But that's not going to be enough. I mean, that's going to be a Shido. But what I mean by that is that Medvedev can't rely on that every time just to win the match. He's got to look to attack as well. Nice, right the way in. Both a bit tentative now, aren't they? But especially Medvedev. Medvedev hasn't put a major one in. Now he has. There's the Ouchigari. And he's not got the angle there to pull in to do the Kosoto on the outside of the leg. It's the attack on the right leg that he's looking for. That was a beautiful driving Ouchigari there from Mashiyama. Good judo here from Mashiyama. He hasn't had a chance, has he, Medvedev? Only needs one, though. And it's catch-up all the time. Look how he's trying to pull that left hand in there. Ochigari, oh, good ashiwaza. Now starting to pile the pressure on, and he's trying to do it on the edge again to get him penalised here, Medvedev. So a golden score situation, and it's going to take 2 more penalties or any kind of throw for a Wazari. There's Keiji Suzuki, the former Olympic and world champion, has now just taken over as the national team manager of Japan, and he is, well, he's taken over from the great Kosei Inui, who was his major rival as well. Good grip changes. Look at that. Big Seoinage. Oh, I know Sotogari. Fantastic attacks here. I think Medvedev is going to get a second penalty. Medvedev gets a second one. And now it's all open for Mashiyama. Just needs to carry on, not make a mistake. The power of Medvedev against the pure judo here of Mashiyama. And again, Mashiyama goes in, and he's running out of steam here as well, Medvedev. Sometimes it's about winning matches, and that's what Mashiyama is trying to do. He is trying to throw for Ippon as well, but his tactics have been perfect. Another Seoinage attack there. Another couple, and it'll all be over. He hasn't been able to get into his stride, Medvedev. And he hasn't had the right angle, and he can't hold there for too long. Seoinage again. Well, he went the other side there. Medvedev, and that's another nice one there. It's got to be almost over. And I think that Suzuki there just looking on and thinking this will be a great win for Mashiyama. First Grand Slam final ever. It might just be the 3rd penalty here. Oh, they're letting it carry on. So one more chance for Medvedev. He's got to put a big one in. I'm telling you now, it's got to be big. Because Mashiyama, another couple of attacks, and it's going to be there. Yes, I think it's all over. I think Medvedev knows it as well. This has just gone just that little bit too long. So he took the leg there, and that's what Mashiyama was saying. I wondered what he was saying when he got up there. He said, he took my leg. You're not allowed to touch below the belt line, but that was a really good performance. I think he was quite fortunate to get away with that, actually, Medvedev, because I thought that Mashiyama had done enough, a couple of attacks before. But it was very close, but we don't like to see matches decided like that. But credit to Mashiyama, because he beat a real class act there. Probably one of the strongest in the category at the moment, and Mashiyama, new on the scene, did Japan proud. Some really close attacks from Mashiyama. This man never got off go, really. I mean, he really needed the angle to come across with his left Kosoto Gak, and it never happened. Have a look how he goes below the belt line there, and he grabs the leg to prevent a throw. And he knew it here, Mashiyama. Good tactics, I have to say, credit to him. Okay, so now to the ladies under 78 kilograms, and that's the way it's going to work all the way through here. We're going to go men's, women, men, women, men, and that's how it's going to end with the plus 100 kilos category for men. This is the bronze medal match here. Teresa Zenka of Germany is going to be up against Karija Prodan of Croatia.
Please welcome our referee from New Zealand, Mr. Craig Bartlett. In the white judogi for Germany 2021 Zagreb Grand Prix bronze medalist Teresa Zenka. In the blue judogi
Out they come then. Teresa Zenka of Germany will be in white here. Karija Prodan of Croatia in blue. You can normally tell by the way they come out here whether it's going to be all action or not. We like to see open matches because we like to see scores and ippons. We don't like to see penalty matches. Koshiguruma there from Prodan. I think they'll both be looking for the same techniques, these two. Both tall and both rangy. But they both want that high arm over the top there, trying to control the head all the time, and that was close. Elbow was out there, so that's why there was no score. The elbow prevented the side, and it's the upper part of the body, remember, you're looking at, not the lower part. So the upper part of the body from the belt upwards, making contact with the mat. Sometimes when the elbow's out, it prevents it. And now, looking for the Sangaku turnover here. Prodan can't stay down there. And now she's looking for the turnover on the arm. And that was a situation there that Zenka obviously trains. It's a way of latching onto the arm, then do a forward roll into the hold down. We've seen good transition last 3 days. Tried to change the direction there, Zenka. Well, this is all evens, isn't it? It's they're very similar, these two. Their styles are very similar. Cross gripping, of course, going over to the opposite lapel, you've got to attack Can't just keep it there. Referees will watch that very carefully. No legs in there for the follow through. You need to get at least one leg in. Either that or the catch of what you want. So if it's an arm you're going for, you need to catch the arm. If it's the neck you're going for, you need to catch that. Or it might just be the turnover from the lapel. So something now. What's going to happen here? They're near the edge. One of them looking for the pickup, and that's going to be a score. And Prodan takes her over. She catches a Wazari there off Zenka, and now just needs to hold for 10 seconds. It's all over. Prodan gets the win, and it's an Ippon win. Croatia have a medal.
And the winner is Carla Broda of Croatia. Carla Broda has just won her second bronze medal in a Grand Slam. Congratulations. Dear spectators, highlights of this contest on the big screen.
Big points for Grand Slam medals. Goes towards their world ranking, which of course they can use then for qualification for the Olympics, but also to give them a good seeding for the next event. There's the counter there, and it was very much Zenka coming in, and Prodan just turns it on her. Zenka didn't quite get the leverage. The hands weren't working as well as they could have done, and Prodan uses her hands to great effect there. Pulls on the lapel, controls the back. Second bronze medal fight then. Migla Judanet of Lithuania is up against Karen Leon. Never fought each other before, these two, so this is going to be interesting. Judanet of Lithuania is going to be in, here she is, she's in white. Karen Leon of Venezuela in blue. Left against right here. Judanet is right-handed. You can see that with the right foot forward, more predominantly so. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's the only way that they throw, because sometimes they can use a right-handed grip in order to throw left. Oh, she's gone over now, though. That was a Wazari there by Leon. Leon straight into the hold. Not quite sure what happened there. Ashiguruma takes her over, and Well, Mate called then. Was Harry stuck though? Looking for the turnover into the hold. Judonet has nothing, doesn't want anything to do with that. Still plenty of time to go here. 4-minute contest, remember. 4 minutes, unless there's no score, then it goes on. We have had 16-minute plus contests. Leon definitely on the defensive now, just realizes that she doesn't, well, she's got 2 minutes still to go, so I was going to say she realizes now that she just needs to hold on to that score, but you can't just go defensive for 2 minutes. The rules don't allow it. And she's told there that she's got to attack. Can't just be defensive. Really, it's up to Judonet to go forward, and she needs to take the chances now. She's a Wazari down, coming up to the last minute. Just waiting there, isn't she, Leon? Doesn't need to go forwards. We might, the possibility here of having a different national anthem, one that we don't normally hear, not for a little while anyway. Really trying for the Sangaku here. Can she turn her over? She might just get her over here. And if she can turn into the hold down, oof, she'll just need to hold her for 10 seconds. That was very close. You've got to hold them down without any entanglement with the legs. You've got to control the upper part of the body. And that was very close to turning her over there. So a medal, bronze medal for Leon, Venezuela. Tactical win there by Leon. Just the one technique there, just took her over onto her side. Ashiguruma, and just drives her over, doesn't she? Well, I'm not sure if it was meant to be Osodagari, but just kind of slipped in to Ashiguruma. Would have secured that, but just managed to take the leg to stop the count. Just the final then, now in the under 78 kilos category. Louise Melson back to her form. Up against Inbar Lanur of Israel. "31 years of age, Melson." There's a 10-year difference between these two. Melson, well, she's higher up the world ranking. She's number 5 now. She has worked very, very hard to get herself back up to there. And she's obviously thinking for the next Olympic Games. Evgeny Raklin of Russia, the referee. Inbar Lanur of Israel, carrying on the tradition of the, well, they're all in the medals at the moment. They really are, men and women. Backing her up straight away there, Lanur. Melson felt the power there. Some good wins today, though, Melson. Oh, look at that. It's all over. Melson catches up. What a performance from Louise Melson. Lanur couldn't stop it. Melson wins gold for Germany. Runs off. Doesn't she look happy with that? Always looks so determined. So does this lady here. We're going to see a lot of her over the next 3 years. Massive Osodagari, and just drives her onto her back there. How many times have we seen, starts off to go forwards there, just changes it to the backward technique. Massive change of direction. Talk about action reaction. That's what it's all about there. She has a big haragoshi, and I think that's what Lanur was expecting there. She drives across, then drives her backwards. Great change of direction. Look at the intention there. The intention was to go forwards. The head tells you that. Look at where the head is looking. Then it changes. She suddenly realizes that she's got the change of direction. Changes it then to the Osodagari. Boom. Job done. Well, we're going to get an awarding ceremony now, and that's the way it's going to work there. So we do 2 matches, then we have 1 awarding ceremony. It's going to be the awarding ceremony of the under 90 kilograms for men.
The medals will be presented by International Judo Federation Ambassador, world-famous singer and songwriter, Mr. Albano Carisi. Bronze medalist from Georgia, Luca Vanslatse.
Mr. Albano Carisi presenting the medals.
And from Georgia, Becca Iliashvili.
2 Georgian bronze medals there. Gaviniashvili and Luka Mazaradze. Very popular silver medal there. Mamadli Mediev of Azerbaijan with a good performance today, but he didn't quite have enough for this man here. Mashiyama Kazuki of Japan, first Grand Slam gold medal ever, and I have to say he did so well from a tactical point of view. I was saying that he had to go in, and he had to go in and he had to not stay there. That was the 3rd Shido there in the end, because he gripped the leg there to prevent any kind of throw. Not allowed to touch below the belt line. That is the rule. And a good win for this young man here. And now for the national anthem of Japan.
Thank you very much. Now, fellow picture with VIPs and judokas.
What can I say? What a good start for Keiji Suzuki there. His team running riot. The 2 Georgians on there, you can see that they're friends. They are the best of friends. Mazaradze, Gaviniashvili of Georgia, they get the bronzes. Mediev, Azerbaijan, gets the silver, and Mashiyama of Japan, with some beautiful judo, wins the under 90 kilos category. Well, stay with us. We now have the men's under 100 kilos category, and we're going to the bronze medal matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the first bronze medal contest for men over 100 kilos.
Adil Karimli of Azerbaijan up against Onis Senabelidze of Georgia. So another medal chance here for Georgia. Everardo Garcia is refereeing. Here's Senabelidze. Karimli of Azerbaijan will be in white here. Senabelidze of Georgia in blue. First bronze medal match then of the minus 100 kilos. And he starts fast, Senabelidze, so watch out. Both of them, big right arm, well, one with the left arm over the top, one with the right arm. And both loaded up to go. So it means they're going to attack here. Watch this. Both going to be looking for big pickups, big hips across. There's the hips. That big left arm of Karimli there going over the top. He doesn't like it, does he, there? Senabelidze doesn't like it, but it kind of suits his technique as well. He likes to push the hips across. So one of them's going to go here. Now can he get that leg out? He's fallen into a hold down situation, but the leg was trapped. Senabelidze lost against Bilalov of Russia. That's it, it's all over. Look at that, Senabelidze does it. He gets another medal for Georgia. And he can't believe it, can he, Karimli? Good performance, Senabelidze then. Somebody was going to go and he kind of expected that by the looks of his face there, Senabelidze. Winner by Ippon. We've seen plenty of those, haven't we, in this final block. Drops Sianagi straight the way over the top there. Didn't stand a chance. Puts his head in his hands, should I say. But beautiful change of direction. Lovely drop Sianagi. Just creates that little bit of space, doesn't he? And then disappears underneath. Great opportune judo there. Senabilidze, another medal. And Georgia are flying. Second bronze medal match then, Aida Contaro of Japan up against Andre Humberto of Brazil. 23 and 24 respectively, these two.
In the white judo gi, gold Japan, 3 times Grand Slam gold medalist Ida Contaro. In the white judo gi, from Brazil, his first fight in Grand Slam finals, Andre Humberto.
First time then fighting in Grand Slam medal matches for Humberto. Aida, it's a little bit different, 3-time a Grand Slam winner. Fight for grips, they've got to settle down with the grips. Always good that the referee allows them to do that. You give a Shido too early, it can just change the whole pattern of the contest. All because you want to see some action, but actually you've got to leave a little bit of time for them to just feel it. Feel the jacket, feel which grip is more comfortable, and then they go in. If you're not careful, you penalise them out of the match. One big technique to Aida. Humberto has to do something now. Definitely Humberto is defending. Humberto looking to take that arm across the back there. He knew he had to attack. Thundering right arm goes over the back there of Aida. Aida losing to Bilalov in the semi-final. Now then, what a technique that was. Oh, beautiful technique from Aida. He was just using it, wasn't he, to set up. Just waiting for the right moment, found the way in there, and that's why you've got to leave it just to set up and wait for the right moment. You've got to give them chance to feel it, because a lot of it comes through the hands, finding the right direction and the right way in. Well, you can tell as well when he comes off there, he says, well, I expected more, I expected the gold here, but it wasn't to be. Nice Ashi was up first of all. Then he catches his grip and then straight into the Uchimata. Catches him as he comes in. Nice Ashi was up and then beautiful Uchimata there to finish it off. That is real opportune stuff. That's why you don't attack that front leg. Just a change of direction there. You know that you've got the leg. It's almost like an angler just putting in that, that little bit of bait there. Stick the leg in, hope that they take the bait, and then off you go. You rotate on it. Shady Al-Nahas of Canada up here against Niaz Bilalov of Russia. Bilalov on great form, I've got to say, but last time they met, these two, Al-Nahas came out the best. World ranked 4 at the moment, Shady Al-Nahas. Got better and better today, Bilalov. Beat Humberto in the semi-final, Al-Nahas. Also beat Karimli of Azerbaijan. Bilalov, his run through. Sidabilidze in the semis. Aida in the quarters, and Albata of Mongolia in the first round, so it hasn't been easy for him. Well, yet again, we're looking at the Kumakata, looking at the grips here. Shido apiece. Referee basically saying, let's have a little bit more action now. Now it's time. Kouchigari! Now then, that's got to be a score for sure. Now he'll have a look to see if he went down onto the leg. So Bilalov was the one that did it. They want to get on with it, but he's got to have a look at that because that stopped. It was Shady Al-Nahas, actually, that caught Bilalov. Al-Nahas, let's have a look at where he is on that leg. And I think that the top part of the arm was on the leg. could possibly be a penalty there for Al Nahas. Because if you've got the sleeve, then it's okay. But if you don't have the sleeve, then I'm sorry, you can't do it. So he gets a second Shido there, Al Nahas. He knew it as well, he did. Little bit of blood. Bilalov has to leave the matted area to have the doctor have a look at it. And if it's the same cut, 2 times you can have the same cut attended to. But he realises that. He's just having a little chat with his coach there, El Nahas, and just realised what he did with the arm there. He didn't have hold of the sleeve. If he has hold of the sleeve, it's okay. Your elbow can touch the bottom part. But if you haven't got the sleeve from the top half, you can't do it. So for all of you out there that we're looking at that saying, well, what's the difference? The difference is if you have the sleeve. Major contender for world honours, I think, Shady El Nahas. I think that his time is going to come. He's consistent. He's up there. He's nearly there with the major world and Olympic medals. Hard gripping this is, it really is hard, and that was close. Soda Makakomi there from El Nahas. Didn't quite have the top half under control. Didn't quite have the pull, did he, or the rotation? Now, Bilalov starting to go to work. He realizes they're going to open up here. It's left to left with these two. So they're both of them going the same way. Are they going to be tempted to go around that outside leg? I think they are. Oh, big hips across again. El Nahas. Strong fight for the grips, these two. Nice change of direction there from Bilalov. Seeing Aggie this time. And this time it's Bilalov. Now El Nahas has to fire back. Now they're gripped up. Oh, look at that. He went to the outside of the leg. Osodagari there, almost. El Nahas had another little pop at his leg too. Ashiwaza there from Bilalov. Sotomakokomi from Al Nahas. One more Shido there for either one of them and it's all over. Both attacking though. Uchigari this time, El Nahas. Oh no, that wasn't good. That was not a good attack there from Bilalov. You cannot afford to do those. I think he's going to let it carry on. Final, he's going to let it carry on there, but you cannot afford those. They are easy penalties to give away. Same there though with El Nahas, I have to say. That was a no-handed technique there. You get desperate. You know that you have to attack. Well, at this stage, you do anything just to finish it off. Little change of direction there from Al Nahas. Oh, look at that. Oh, massive Osodagari. Oh, absolutely massive. Al Nahas made a mistake, and I said that the front leg is always poses a problem. They were both going for the same thing there. And Bilalov catches him with Osoto. Whoa, did he catch him? El Nahas couldn't do anything about it. Left to left, it's just too tempting. You think, oh, I'll just have a little go at that leg, but if you don't get it right, you do pay the consequence. Good form from Bilalov. He's fought really well all day. He went for it. He knew he had to go to the outside of the leg and he had to go really, really hard. Look at that left hand there. That wrist goes up there and the right hand that's on the sleeve there just pulls downwards. Wow. What an Osoto that was. Really quick, and he manages to throw his head forward as well. His head going forward, everything goes forward. If you don't do that, then you get caught with the same technique. Bilalov wins gold for Russia. There's the leg, and there is the ippon. Doesn't get much better than that. Medal ceremony then of the ladies under 78 kilograms category.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the award ceremony for women under 78 kilos. The medals will be presented by Director General of the International Judo Federation,
Director General Vlad Marinescu of the IJF, that is, will present the medals to the under 78 kilos category. Bronze medal, Kala Prodan of Croatia. Karen Leon of Venezuela. Nice to see Venezuela up there. Inba Lanur of Israel. Great tournament she's had. Ha, big smile. Louise Melson of Germany. 31 years of age, and she's still there on the big stage. Change of direction, oh Soda Gary, this time. Came in, I think, with forward intentions. Look at the head, then look at the change there. She gets the resistance, just goes with it. Of course, the danger there is that you can be lifted up for the Uranagi, but not if you pin it right with the Kumakata. She certainly did that. And now for the national anthem of Germany. So there it is, Leon Prodan, both with bronzes. Lanur gets the silver, and of course the gold medal goes to Melson of Germany. Bronze medal then matches of the plus 78 kilograms. So now it's the two heavyweight categories here, still to come. Ivana Marinic of Croatia coming out in white here. Sibila Faccioli of Brazil. They always try their new athletes out, the Brazilians. They give them valuable experience. And that's why they win so many medals on the world stage. Marinic in white then for Croatia. I think she's going to be too experienced here for Faccioli. Straight away, skipping round here, looking for the opening. Shido, just skipping around isn't enough. We need major attacks. Well, they gave 2 Shidos originally, but the one against Marinic has been taken off. She's the one that's been proactive, I have to say. So just 1 Shido on that board. Remember, 3 of them and it's all over. And attacking all the time and moving all the time, Marinic here. Fukoli of Brazil has to step it up a little bit here. Lost Amasikan of Mongolia for Fukoli in the semi-final. Beat Jablskite though, first round. It's going to be a second penalty up to Fukoli. Marinic obviously came out here with a plan. She said, I'm going to just stay on my bike here, just keep on moving. Of course, plus 78, it can be any plus after 78 kilograms. So that's why you see such a differential sometimes with the sizings. You don't see that in the other weight categories because there's only, well, different increments depending on from 60 to 66, 73s, and then it goes up 3, 4, 5 kilos. But heavyweight can be anything. Well, it's all over, and so Fukoli gets Honsokamaki 3 Shidos. Marinic wins the bronze. Bit of a lackluster bronze medal match that, but Marinic did what she needed to do. She stayed on the move there against her bigger opponent, and she knew that she had to stay busy. Three Shidos was enough. First bronze medal then in this plus 78 goes to Croatia. Skitvari Mercedes of Hungary next up against Raz Hershko of Israel. This is bronze medal match. Hershko the winner the last time out here. Hershko has been on great form. She has done remarkably well over the last 2 tournaments. Medals in both, in Paris. Can you imagine? The winner in Paris. And she's flying. Again, onto the sleeves. Can be negative, it can be very, very positive off the sleeves. A lot of the pulling action comes from the sleeve. Start of the technique from the Kazushi, always. And the Staruti and the lapel hand as well. Just broken away from it every time, Svetvari. She doesn't want to grip up, and you can see that. So Hershko coming forwards, and there's another attack from Hershko. Really surprised that Svetvari hasn't been penalised. Saying that, there it is. She's got to make sure she gets full rotation. There she is. That was a better one. Now then, is that on? Is she across the face there? She might be across the face there, Svetvari. Bit of panic there from Hershko. It was right across the nose. Shani Emshu in the crowd there. Got told to go to the side in the semi-finals, which means he can't be out there. That's why there's no coach out for Israel. And he was quite upset about it. Just very passionate, Shani Hershko. He just, Hemshu, sorry, and it's a case of coaches get very, very involved with their fighters, and there's certain rules they have to follow, but yeah, we have to give them a bit of slack, I think. Not a good place to be out there. Svetvari just on her own. Well, with Mr. Nutsubitsi, of course, the referee, and it's a lonely old place, especially when you've got a lot of people in the audience. We haven't got that today. Oh, nice. Osoda Gary there for a Wazari. Good opportune. Osoto, that one. And onto her side, and now looking for the follow-through. Beautiful, off the Sodi grip. Pops it across. Might just go again. Coming up to the 1 minute mark. It'll be caution to the wind, I think. Skipvari will know that she's got to do something. She'll come forward all the time. Sodi Surakamigoshi again. No rotation there at all. There was no rotation as she left her neck up. That was across the face there. She's going to get away with the drop Seoinage. She might get a Shido for it. Hershko for dropping. Well, she gets away with it. Now 25 seconds left. Can she waste a few here? If she can tie up the top half and look busy here, then she might just waste those few valuable seconds. Not a good place for Skipvari though. He does have a little look over there then. She realises it's gone. So 3 seconds left on the clock. No chance of getting a score there. It'll have to be the fastest run over ever. Another medal for Israel. Not sure if it's the one she wanted, but good performance, shows her consistency. Qualification is all about consistency. There was the Osodagari there, off the sleeve, and it was immediate, wasn't it? It was so quick in. And that's what we like to see, and that's what caught her cold. Absolutely on the side there, you can see that. So now the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the final contest for women over 78 kilos.
Renee Luch of Germany up against Adisuren Amasakan Adisuren of Mongolia. No head-to-heads before, and you can see that their world rankings are quite high. So they're going to benefit greatly by this. First time ever in a Grand Slam final. Amasakan Adiyasuren of Mongolia, and also Rennie Lut as well. Rennie Lut of Germany is in white here. Something with the grip there straight away. Don't quite know what it is. Something to do with the grip, and I didn't quite see what it was, but Shido straight away there within seconds. Already got a gold medal, haven't they, the Germans? Could this be a second one? Lut pushing forwards here, but Amasakan is a bit of a handful. There's the other gold medalist there, Louise Melson. She can sit up there now nicely, can't she, and just observe and support her teammate there. Can they get 2 gold medals in this final session? Oh, massive hips! Oh, that was huge. Yes, they can, is the answer. And a massive surigoshi there. Oh, and straight over the top. Huge technique, and it took her by surprise. I think it took everybody by surprise there. Amasakan of Mongolia has to concede, and, well, it was a good job her teammate was cheering her on, because it made all the difference. Ha, there she is. Massive applause there, and the youngster does amazing. That was truly a great technique. First final in a Grand Slam, and you do it in style. Rennie Lut then really took the fight to Amasakan. Watch the arm over there, then the hips go across, and it was right the way over the top. Massive surigoshi, massive pull, massive commitment, and ends up with a full ippon. You want to know what an ippon is? That's an ippon. Full control, flat on the back. Arm over, hips across, and at the same time they're rotating through. Fist said it all there. The Mongolian, well, couldn't do anything about it. Fantastic control of the back. Big smile. And that win there will up her world ranking tremendously.
The medals will be presented by Vice President of the International Judo Federation and President of the European Judo Union, Mr. Sergei Solovich.
Presenting the medals, the Vice President of the IJF. Aida Kantaro of Japan gets one of them. Onis Senabelidze of Georgia gets the other. Massive ippons, all coming in this final block. Shady Al-Nahas of Canada, great performance, but got caught in the final by this man here, Niaz Bilalov of Russia. Lightning fast, Osodagari. The arm was pinned, great control with the hands, and he just threw his head forward there and finished it off in style. Straight the way across. Massive ippon. And now the national anthem of Russia.
For the national anthem of Russian Federation.
Karşı olan herkes ayağa kalksın. Rusya Federasyonu'nun himni seslenir.
Family picture with VIPs and judoka.
Aida of Japan, Senabelidze of Georgia, Shady Al-Nahas of Canada with silver, and Bilalov of Russia with a well-deserved, brilliantly well-deserved gold. One more category to go to wrap this all up, and it's the plus 100 kilos category for men. Tiago Palmini of Brazil out there against Odku of Mongolia. Odku Setlel of Mongolia, and he's going to be out there to prove that he is one of the up-and-coming. He's quite consistent with his performances. He's been there around about almost every Grand Prix Grand Slam tournament. Tiago Palmini, though, is new. So, bronze medal match here in the plus 100s. We've seen Ippons all the way here. Are we going to see the same here? Well, he has the high lapel grip there, and Palmini will have to attack off it. He's going to get Shido for it. So, had the big high grip and didn't attack off it. And a little bit of inexperience there. You've got to go off it. It's one of the strongest grips, the Korean grip. And you pull the head in there, you can't move. You can't move your head. Saying that, Odku either hasn't attacked either. Left to left. Dropping on his knees there won't help. Might be Shido for dropping on his knees as well. Well, he gets away with that, so I don't think he'll get away with it again. Just a little bit on the back foot here, Palmini. Well, he gets a Shido. These are small penalties that he's giving away, absolutely giving them away. Inexperience, and you can see it out there. Doesn't know the rules properly. And that's going to be a score. That's a Wazari scored. It rolled. Great change of direction there by Odku. It rolled, so only a Wazari. Seoinage this time from Palmini. Watch the hands. Good change of direction there. It's Tewaza that takes him over. Sasai without the foot, I think. Just a good switch of direction there. Talk about action-reaction. That head going over that arm there just to keep it down so that he can't use it. Odku just pinning it. Well, he wasn't that far off there, was he? Palmini not giving up. Got that same grip, can't just hold it. Now he's changed it. "34 seconds left here, and he's going to try and hold him down here." Odku then working hard on it, the seconds ticking away. Mate in the end, 19 seconds left. Seconds then, last seconds ticking away, and 5, 4, and it's going to go. Odku of Mongolia wins it. Odku Setsensengal of Mongolia just does enough. That one Tewaza technique just took him over onto his side there, and good match from these two.
This is Odku Setsensengal's first bronze medal in the Grand Slam. Congratulations.
Great change of direction from Odku. Places him onto his side there. Palmini, he'd already taken the bait. Pretended to go one way, then changed it, switched it. All of a sudden his body wasn't in the same place. Drove him onto his back. Look at the drive off the legs there. Two more matches to come. One more bronze medal match then. Ushangi Kikori of Azerbaijan is next out, up against Sven Heinle of Germany. Germany having a rout. One time they've met, Grand Prix, Grand Slams, Kikori was the winner the last time out. That can all change here. Ushangi Kikori then comes out. He's going to be wearing white here. Sven Heinle of Germany. Here he is. He's going to be wearing blue. Penultimate fight then on day 3 and in this whole tournament. Look how strong he looks here, Kikori. Big arm over, and Heinle is on his bike here to try and avoid this. And Kikori says, you get back inside here, and that's about 3 or 4 attacks he's had there. Makikomi. Well, it was Makikomi there, but lost the hand. You've got to keep the sleeve. You have to, in order to make it work. Highlight looking for the turn, couldn't get the leverage. Right arm over the top there. Kukuri now, is he going to use it? Oh, you've got to be careful of that. Highlight attacking that front leg. How many times have we seen that come unstuck? They just rotate onto the Uchimata. And look, here he goes. Kukuri now. Highlight has to attack. He's got to come in. He's got to take the chance. Ouchigari behind that. Oh, there it is. Kukuri catches him. Catches him on the rebound there. What a nip on that was. Well, it looked as if he was trying to avoid that all the way through there. Kukuri come out and you could see that he knew that that could happen. Body language, as I said before so many times, tells a story. Nice Tayatoshi. Just takes the leg across there. Steps off the Ouchi. More Tayatoshi, isn't it, than Ashiguruma. Foot went onto the floor. But it was a nice reaction, action reaction there off the Ouchi. Ouchigari by Heinle. Steps off it, and then the opportunity came, isn't it? He stepped across, controls it with the hands. The hands really do play a massive part. When it comes to the control of a technique, they make all the difference. Well, this will be an interesting one because we've got Timur Rakimov of Tajikistan, the top seed coming into this tournament. And he's going to be fighting Sato Tetsuru of Japan. And Sato has been on sparkling form, just 19 years of age. He hasn't got a world ranking. Rakimov is world ranked 11, and, well, Sato starting to look the business. His father was world and Olympic champion, two-time Olympic champion. And he started to fight like his dad as well. He looks the same. And there's some nice techniques we saw from Sato earlier in the day. But this man here, Rakimov, is a real handful. So I think it's going to be a real hard match for him. But watch the change of direction from Sato, because he has the ouchis, he has the uchimata, he has some lovely techniques, and he has the ashiwaza as well. Here we go, Rakimov in white, Sato of Japan in blue. Well, I know that they've got high hopes for Saito. Always looking for a heavyweight, always. Japanese, they like to win the heavyweight divisions. Ouchigari! There's a Wazari, straight off. Driving Ouchigari, great technique. Looking for the turn. Nice to see that he likes to follow down into Newaza as well. Bear in mind that he's fighting the number 11 in the world here. And that was a lovely driving ouchi. Suzuki Keiji there, just watching on. He was world and Olympic heavyweight champion. There's the Osoto. Oh, now then. Almost got countered. Rakimov there, kind of waiting for it. But every technique he does, Saito, that he just looks as if he's going to throw with it. And he's looking for that double lapel turn there. A lot of the Japanese doing it at the moment. But he's got a big mass to move there. He'd have to catch it on the move, I think, in order to do the turn. If he gives Rakimov time just to stabilise, then it's not going to happen. But if you catch it just as they go down, you've got more chance. Oh, lovely sasai there from Saito. So impressed with him earlier on today, I really was. I just thought this is real development here, real possibilities, especially in heavyweight judo, because at 19, it's really the beginning. Heavyweights tend to go on a little bit longer, or they can. Watch that left hand there. That left hand is going to change direction. He skips across as well. He goes forwards as well. There it is, Taitoshi. Rakimov doesn't really know what to do with him. He's kind of waiting for the counter, but too quick in, Saito. Rakimov got a Shido on the board as well. And he's looking for the closeness. He likes the closeness, does Rakimov. And Saito will be in and out, believe me. Good gripping. Great performance, this from Saito. It really is, against a really strong man. And I still think he's going to go! Uchimata! That wasn't far off, was it? Now, can he get the Koshijimi? Is it there? He's not underneath, and he's looking for the turnover again. Now he's looking for the Koshi. Almost better to let him start to stand up. So from a tactical point of view, as well as a technical point of view, quick learner, and really every second that Saito is out in the middle of this mat is going to be adding to his experience here. Major Grand Slam final, 19 years of age. Remember the great Yamashita fighting in the final of Paris tournament at 17. We were the same age, actually. But he was just ahead of his time. And I remember they said, oh, I think he might do well. And he did. He did do very well. I think he went 147 contests undefeated. At international level, that was. And believe it or not, it was this man's dad who, well, Saito's dad, who was the last man to fight him in the All Japan Championships, the great Yamashita. And, well, he won't mind me saying it, but Yamashita was a little bit fortunate to get the nod on that particular occasion, that last match. Here's the Ouchi then. Saito takes him onto his side there. Couldn't quite secure the hold. And he just wants to get on with it, doesn't he? Just so keen to carry on. Lovely driving technique. Great changes of direction. He hasn't got his full power yet either. And I like the speed element of it. You know, when you get heavyweights that are dynamic, it's good to see. Sasai, it's all over. Oh, what a technique that was. Sasai Surakumiyashi, great change of direction. Other flank. I know I've kept on about it all the time, but that change of flank and direction is what judo is all about. That was superb stuff from Saito, and really great. For me, a real find, and they said, I remember people saying, watch out for him because he's going to come through. A couple of years back, I wasn't convinced. I am now, because I think in 3 years' time, he'll be a main contender. You watch and mark my words. Sometimes you see a heavyweight come and you go, that's something special, and that was a great change of direction. His world ranking will just shoot up because he hasn't got any points for a world ranking yet, until now. Straight on the Hajime there, and against a really class act there. Sasai Surakumiyashi flat onto his back. Rakimov was struggling. He wanted to get close, but he couldn't get close, could he? Good tactics from Saito. Great technique, great changes of direction. Wow. That's all I can say, because it's so nice to see traditional style judo, and when it wins through like that, it's classical. Last time we saw one of those, Mineta did pretty good one, I must admit, but Saito's just done a good one there in the final of a major tournament, and every second for him is major experience. Wow. What a way to finish this tournament. What can I say? 2 medal ceremonies still to go, and so stay with us, and then I'll give you a rundown on the final results medal-wise in this tournament. We have the awarding ceremony of the ladies plus 78 kilograms. Dr. Lisa Allen, the events director of the IJF. Well, she directs all the events. Lisa Allen, what a job she's doing. Presenting all the prizes here. The last medals to go to the heavyweight ladies. Raz Hershko wins the bronze, as does Ivana Marinic of Croatia. They're the 2 bronze medalists. Amasakan of Mongolia gets the silver, and René Lusch of Germany with a superb Surigoshi in the final. It was huge. Arm over the back, hips go across, and she just controls it all the way over. Thundering right arm cross grip, but she goes in immediately. Flat on her back, well-deserved gold medal, a huge smile that says everything. And now for the national anthem of Germany.
Ladies and gentlemen, now please all rise for the national anthem of Germany.
Hanımlar ve canlar, Karşılığın ayakta kalkan Almanya'nın himni seslenir.
Thank you very much. Now, follow the picture with the IDs and Judo Highlight.
Hershko and Marinich get the bronze medals. Israel and Croatia for bronzes. Amaskan of Mongolia, a well-deserved silver medal. Renny Lut of Germany gets their second gold medal of this final block. This third day of competition here in Baku. Stay with us for the final medal presentation, and meanwhile we've got some great action shots for you to watch.
The most successful three countries are Japan, Russian Federation, and Germany. Japan won 5 gold medals, 1 silver, 4 bronze medals. Russian Federation won 2 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronze medals. And Germany won 2 gold and 2 bronze medals. Azerbaijan, the fourth most successful country in the Baku Grand Slam 2021. Azerbaijani athletes won 1 gold, 2 silver, 4 bronze medals. Congratulations to all medal winners.
Hürmetli konuklar, böylelikle Baku Cumhuriyeti turnirinde Endorf'ta olmasına göre Japonya komandası galip oldu. Onlar 5 kızıl, 1 gümüş, 4 gümüş kazandılar. Rusya Federasyonu'ndan yetiştiği 2 kızıl, 1 gümüş ve 2 gümüşle ikinci, Almanya temsilcileri ise 2 kızıl ve 2 gümüşle üçüncüye tuttular. Dördüncü bilenin sahibi Azerbaycan komandası yarışmada 1 kızıl, 2 gümüş ve 4 gümüş medal kazandı.
Congratulations to all athletes. They are simply the best.
Final awarding ceremony for men plus 100 kilograms. Well, they almost always deliver, don't they? Mohammed Manager, Education and Coaching Director of the International Judo Federation, will be presenting the medals. Wow, we saw some ippons here, didn't we? Ushangi Kukuri, Azerbaijan, massive ippon for him. Odku of Mongolia gets the other bronze medal, and Timur Rakimov, silver medalist, couldn't do anything with Saito Tetsuro. Saito was, for me, definitely player of the day. I just thought he was magnificent. I loved his changes of direction, and I loved the fact that he was always looking for the perfect ippon. But it was his variety that I liked. He had so much variety. He has an Ouchi, he has a Sasai, that's for sure. He has an Osotagari, he has a Taitoshi, and he has an Uchimata. And it looked to me as if he liked to go to Newaza as well, but I think he's going to get stronger and stronger, certainly over the next 3 years. Man for the future, and yet again, now for the Japanese national anthem.
Thank you very much, now to the VIPs and Judoka.
I was just about to say there, I wonder if they're all going to try and get on top there. Remember, it's the plus 100 kilos rostrum, and they did manage it. All close, up close and personal. So Kukuri of Azerbaijan and Odku of Mongolia, they get the bronze medals, and Rakimov of Tajikistan, the silver medal, and Sato Tetsuro of Japan gets yet another gold medal for them. What a way to finish. It was the perfect way to finish this Grand Slam. We'll just have a little look here. I'll try and take you through the medals here. We've seen some amazing judo at this Grand Slam. It really has been great, especially in the final blocks, I have to say. Here's the medals then. So Japan are top there, as expected, with 5 golds, a silver, 4 bronzes. Russian Federation next, 2 golds, a silver, 2 bronzes there. Germany, 2 golds, 2 bronzes. Azerbaijan, 1 gold, 2 silvers and 4 bronzes. Great result for them, the home nation. Great Britain down in 5th place here. What a result for them. Gold, silver and a bronze. And then Georgia with a gold, 3 bronze. Hungary, gold, and Turkey, gold. And then we get down to the silver medals there. Mongolia next in 9th place. Croatia, 2 golds apiece. Israel and Canada and the Republic of Moldova, they all have silver apiece, but Canada have a silver and a bronze. Austria and Tajikistan also have silvers. All the bronze medal matches then, Venezuela in 16th place, 2 bronze medals. Belgium and Ukraine also have bronzes. All the different countries that have won medals just shows what a truly international sport we have. It's been great for me. I've had an absolute blast being your commentator. We are back in a couple of weeks' time in the UAE, and we're going to have Abu Dhabi, that is, and we're going to have the Grand Slam there, and it's going to be amazing too. I look forward to it. I'll be there, and I'll see you all there. From me, Neil Adams, it's goodbye for now.